Be brave, call it out. Welcome to episode 54 of the Quiet Man series, the final episode. The subtitle to this episode is also The Great Con. Intrigued? Listen some more. There seems to be a great propensity for people to listen to people for solutions. There seems to be a great leaning towards people in authority. There seems to be a great leaning towards looking for certainty, looking for figureheads to give you the great message. Now, I'm at the older end of the spectrum, and I have to be honest. The moment I hear a should in the equation, thou should, thou shalt, you must, you need, I run a mile. The biggest cons in the world are when they are start with you should. I got a little saying, have you been should on lately? See, the thing is, solutions are never external. Solutions are internal. If you are suffering right now, it's the internal dialogue that needs to be fixed. The fix is not going to come from an external source. You might take comfort that the fix is going to come externally, but the reality is, if you are in your own hell of your own making, the solution comes from within. It's the age-old dilemma for addiction. The addict has to admit it first, stop denying it, stop lying about it, and admit to themselves they've got something wrong, and then go seek the help. It's a support mechanism, but essentially the solution, the cure, comes from within. The addict making the decision, the addict flipping their will switch internally to make different decisions, to move in a different way. So the theme for this, call it out, the great con. But the subtext really is solutions come internally, and that comes down to people exerting their will and taking self-responsibility. If you want to know more about this, go look at episode 39 or read episode 39 in the book. It fundamentally goes back again to those three spaces in life where people move from dependence to independence to interdependence. And it's impossible to move from a dependent space to an independent space unless a person takes responsibility. It's the ongoing theme of this whole series. It's actually the crux of the whole book, if I actually look back on it. So the moment you hear a should in the equation, run a mile. Stop looking for solutions that are external. Start looking internally to see what you can do to fix the issue yourself, to become your own architect of your own destiny. So back to this internal, external. If you're looking for a solution and somebody is saying they have the solution, they can save you, it is probably a con. Personally, probably one of the biggest cons ever is religion. That external manifestation, that external eternal fix to all your problems. Biggest con of all, as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to read something from Terry Pratchett, the great intellect of the 20th century. You get the punt. You get others so deeply involved that they don't dare fold. It's the dream, you see. They think that if they stay in, it'll all work out. They daren't think that it's all a dream. You use big words to tell them it's going to be jam tomorrow, and they hope. But they'll never win. Part of them knows that, but the rest of them never listens to it. The house always wins. The art of the big con is getting people so emotionally involved that they daren't think about what's really going on for them, that they're becoming dependent on the entity that they're binding themselves to. Now, religion actually comes from a word that means to bind you to. So religion is binding you to an ideal. Be a free thinker. Cut the ties. Be independent. Be a maverick. Do it for yourself. Call it out. Say no to authority. Beware the great con and follow your own independent path. That's really the theme of the Quiet Man series. Be a maverick, follow your own path, be independent, cut the ties of dependency and call it out. Even if that means that you turn around and say, the Emperor looks like Winnie-the-Pooh. If you've liked this, give it a thumbs up. Please comment on it. Please share it with your friends. And I won't see you tomorrow for episode 55. But there will possibly be an afterword or an epilogue or a best of. Thank you very much for listening and viewing the Quiet Man series. Thank you.